MC Busy B.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to MC Busy B podcast episode 2. And this time, my special guest is one of UK and Nottingham finest artists, Ottunskinatti. He's somebody that has a passion for music. It's somebody who's bringing about different kind of collaboration in Nottingham, and also he's done a lot of music all around the UK and outside and abroad as well. So I want you to watch it, have a look at it, and at the end of the day, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Man said I'm done, but your girl just brought it back. When my tune gets dropped to the dance, you know the DJ will bring it back. More time these boys come like veggie, they be needing piggy banks. When the man them out on the slide, you know be hitting them piggy banks. Man said I'm done, but your girl just brought it back. When my tune gets dropped to the dance.
And you're welcome to MC Busy B podcast episode 2. And this time we're coming with a bang. And guess what? I'm here with one of UK's finest artists who's based in Nottingham and is giving me the go-ahead to bring in on my show. I'm so excited to bring this gentleman here today because he's somebody I know is doing a great work in the music industry and in UK. He's got passion for music and he's here to tell us about that passion. And during the process, we're going to tell you about a surprise. I'm going to keep it personal. When we get into the podcast, then Ottuski is going to come with a bang. Put up your hands together as we welcome Ottuski into the house.
Thank you.
Great. It's great to have you. How you doing?
All good, man. Very, very, very good. Thank you very much.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while since we did the live session. Now look at us. We're here now.
I know. Look how time flies, mate.
Time does fly, isn't it? Now we're going to start off. The name of Ottuski, tell me about it. How did the name come about?
Ottunskinatti. So this stuck. I mean, all through my life, I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of like struggled with like nicknames. Like names don't really stick to me. So Ottunskinatti has come from secondary school. So our family name is Ottu, which in Yoruba is right. So, you know, like college boys, they'll just put like ski, just make it like Nati, all of that. So yeah, Ottunskinatti just came about. And you know, for music, I could have chosen like an easier name for music to like easily pronounce, but like, you know, that just shows the story of my life. Like my name shows the story of my life. I don't make it easy. When I got called out on BBC Introducing, they had to like kind of look for a way to pronounce it. So I had to like show them.
You made them work hard, didn't you?
Yeah, they had to like do hyphens, like, and all of that. But yeah, I just like, Ottunskinatti. I know it's not easy to type. A lot of people say, oh yeah, why don't you make it short, this and that? But like, it is what it is. You know, if you go on YouTube now, by the time you type OTT, it comes up. You know, that's what I'm talking about.
I like that. It's quite unique. That's it. Those are the kind of things that make you stand out. When you're quite unique from the others, you don't go with the flow. Just distinguish yourself from like make it a lot different from what other people are doing. I like that. So tell us about your music. What inspired you to make music?
Well, I mean, music has always been there, you know. Music has always been there. I grew up in Ilupeju, Lagos, but I was drawn to the other side, which is like Mushin. So I remember back in the day, like my mom, like we had a house in Ilupeju, but we also had like a house in Mushin. And like whenever we went out there, I just like, it was different, like, you know. It's like vibrant, like, you know, people just like, you see people fighting on the road, you see like, you know what I mean? You see like an arm rubber burnt on the side of the road, like, you know, that trauma. Yeah. So I remember like whenever I came home from boarding school, then I would go to Mushin just to hang out because my mom's driver was there as well. So I was spending a lot of time in Mushin. And in Mushin then, like there were loads of artists like growing up, like where we played football as well. We had people like Durella, King of Zanga, people like Wande Cole.
Wow.
Yeah, they all came from the hood. Then I don't even remember Tribesmen.
I remember Tribesmen back in the days,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
You know Timmy the black one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my main nemesis. Like in the hood, we used to like battle.
Wow, wow.
So it was like just inevitable. Like, you know what I mean? Like everyone was doing music at that age, either to like do little battles on the street or you know, after football, like we had like a little sing session. So it was just like a little culture, just pop out. They all being good. Boys, yeah.
That's really inspiring. You know, I kind of relate with that growing up as well. But music wasn't something I thought of when I was a lot younger. I wish I had followed that. Maybe I would have come to the right route like the way you are. But hearing your story
Not
and
too late.
hearing your story, man, and the people you mentioned in man, that's really good to relate that, you know, and it's good that you kind of relate your growing up to where you are at the moment. So that passion is what is making you do the music now, is it?
Yeah, and also there's that spirituality for me.
Okay.
You know, regardless. I mean, like I don't know if people know this. Like I'm a banker, so like I still do music. But I'm not like a typical everyday square geeky banker. I'm still like on road.
Oh wow!
But obviously not doing anything illegal. But I grew up like in the trenches, so you know how it goes. Yeah. So the whole point of me saying I'm a banker is that I've got like this double life, regardless of like what I'm doing, like me, how much I'm earning from like white collar job. I need to create. Like it's part of who I am, and like it's part of my happiness and like, you know, my mental health and my well-being. So I mean, there's been times where I thought I could just like knuckle down and just, you know, just face my 9 to 5. But, like,
we all need that side also, man.
But you know, it's not fulfilling for my soul. So like, you know, other than like, music is just like more therapeutic as well for me. You know, like speaking to the world, sharing my pain, my, you know, my views, you know, stuff like that.
Oh, great. Ottunsky, how would you describe your kind of music? Like, I know, like, we got different genres of music, like Afrobeat and all that. Where will you see your music? Like, what category do you place your music in terms of the genre?
Well, I'm a genre slag. I'm a genre bender, if you ask me. You know, like it's just my personality. Like I struggle to follow. Like if you go, like look at my results from school, like mathematics, like 0 stuff like that, because I don't know how to follow formulas like English A star. I like to like do my stuff, like write my things how I know how to do it. But if I have to like follow like a formula, I'd struggle. I just don't like following things. So I wouldn't say you know, like I'm like following like a kind of style, or I just do what comes to me. Whatever beat is in front of me, I just like bless it. I mean, if you look at my catalog, I don't know if you're going on YouTube.
Yeah.
In the UK, when I started doing music again, I started in like an indie band. So this was like pure guitar, loop pedal, you know, bass, doing that. Then I got into reggae, done that, made money from that, doing tours and gigs. Then gone back into like a bit of Afrobeat, early 2012. And now I just now I just work with good beats, good producers, whatever good music is. So I can't quantify, I can't place.
Oh wow, that's like infinite. It's into everything. That would say it's like a bit of everything all together. That would say.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, why would you restrict yourself? Like, you know.
Good. I love that. I've just learned something from that, you know, like it's like when I do my MC, I'm like, why don't you just do clubbing, do like shows and all that? Why don't I like put all the things into it? So it's the kind of inspiration you're giving me now. And I would take that as a lesson to go reflect on that and see where that takes me. Now let's talk about one of your music, which is like so inspiring to me. Like,
no chick unless you sharp over. Come like the gold whiskers where I'm taking orders, and I still wash my baby locks with baking soda. Skywalker for the bands, I ain't playing Yoda.
How did this come about this love? I just wanted to ask, the Sharapova in your music you're referring to, is it the one playing the tennis or is another Sharapova? I want to know.
It was just a metaphor. Sharapova, in my among my partners, among my boys, like sharp over, what we refer to sharp over is work ethic, is work,
Mm.
work, money, success.
So it's not a woman.
No,
Oh wow,
it's a
this is
metaphor.
different, man. Are you listening, guys?
It's a metaphor. So, you know, if you listen to the first line, like I said, I ain't no chick unless you sharp over.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to say I ain't got no time for no girl unless it's work.
Good. Wow.
It's
Wow.
metaphors, man.
Wow. I think I need to do some more study, man. I need to read more, innit? Because sometimes when you hear some music, you just go by the first words. So I was willing to ask you, like, tell me about this, like Sharapova. I was thinking that he was the tennis player. Now he's saying he's not the tennis player, that it's all about work ethics and that. It's good to hear that, man.
I am a fan of Maria Sharapova,
Oh,
obviously.
he's a fan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, that's good. So tell me about the chase.
We chasing the money, for Gucci, Versace, Armani, Ferrari, Cibati, Cerruti, Bugatti, of course, Roberto Cavalli. We chasing the sunshine, Milano, Miami, and Bali. Lisbon, Harare, Malawi, Safari, Muari, and back to Las Gidi.
In that one, you talk about designers, you talk about perfumes, you were just going on and on and on. Tell me about that one.
Again, like the chase is another sarcasm. Like,
oh man,
like you know, with the chase, that is a bit of sarcasm, really. To be fair, because I'm not really. I mean, if you know me, like I've got this alter ego in it. So you got Ottunskinatti and you got Nelly. So Nelly's like your normal guy, tracksuit every day, you know, chill. None of that. Ottunskinatti, like, you know, gives you all like the shoes, the designer, all of that and stuff like that. So there's two different people. So, you know, I'm not like shallow, like into like, oh yeah, maybe when I was younger, like, but I'm not like really shallow, like talking about designers. But I'm like saying what the normal mind, subconscious, when people touch money, like what they will go chase. And like it's like a sarcasm saying, oh, we're chasing the money for Gucci, Versace, Armani. I'm saying we're chasing it, not like it's good, but like subconsciously, when you get money, like some people who have got sense will like invest in a house and stuff like that, but subconscious, some people will want to like invest in those shallow things. So again, you know, and it sounds good as well, like on a whack. So yeah.
Oh, great. So tell me about your creative process, like when you create your music, what kind of effort do you put in? Like what's thought process behind your music?
It varies, you know, to be fair, from time to time. I mean, more recently, maybe because I've been in like a really toxic relationship. So it was easier because I was going through a lot of pain. So yeah, you know, so if you want to be like creative, maybe get with like a toxic girl.
So you gotta tell me that you're bringing out that music in terms of like a reaction towards what you've been through.
Absolutely, like it's pain, like, you know, it's pain with life, what's going on. With me, I don't write anyway, because when I write, I feel like I've written a contract. So if I don't tend to finish what I've written, it would kind of bug me. And also change is the only constant thing, you know. So when you write, you kind of stuck a bit. So I tend to like, you know, freestyle on the beat, just chill and record wherever I'm freestyling. And a lot of what I do comes from like freestyling, just enjoying, having like a little easy session. And I'm not gonna lie, they are coming easy because I mean, this year I've done 22 songs, and I'm confident. Yeah. I've like bangers, and I'm confident to like put like 12 on the bench, you know, and let like 10 come out like in the tape that we like releasing in December. So yeah, yeah.
Ottuski, are you that kind of artist that sings in the shower? Like when you're in the shower, you just do your music when you're cooking, when you're doing your stuff, or you kind of like, no, bang, this time I'm going to devote like an hour or 2 hours to do music, or you just go with the flow? How do you do that?
Yeah, I just go with the flow. I don't sing in the shower. I just go with the flow.
Right. So there's this radio channel you run on Spotify. You run a radio channel on Spotify. I could see like most of the artists that they are kind of like grime music, people like the J.O.'s and was the other guys. They were saying, "I spend money online." Those guys, I can't remember. I can't
like
remember
UK
the
type,
yeah. So tell me, is JS the kind of person like you would like to work with, or who are the people you like to collaborate with? I want to know.
Absolutely. Who wouldn't want to work with JS? Listen, JS has already put out there that if you want a verse from him,
wow,
give him 100 grand. So like, he's already told his price. So like, just put your money where your mouth is. You know, like you could wish for things, but like go out and go get it. No, absolutely. Like, you know, my Spotify radio is all about trying to like create a playlist for myself. Like, you can't always just wait for people to come do stuff for you. You know, so my playlist is picking traction. A lot of people pay to get on people's playlists.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So like, again, I'm not waiting. I'm not getting younger. So I'm like kind of creating a platform to put myself there, because if no one is going to give it to me, then you're going to have to go do it yourself. You know how it goes. Like with Niger boys now.
Come on, man. Niger, we always push on. We always push on. That's the thing. So, Ottunskinatti, tell me about when you're not doing music, what you're doing. Because I know you're in so many things. You do so many things. There are some of the things I would like you to share with us when you're not doing music. Tell us.
I've got an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
In fact, no, forgive me. He's 10. He's turning 11 in Jan. I'm ahead of myself. Yeah, I got like beautiful boy. So I do try and like spend as much time with him, you know, do stuff with him. We got like similar interests. Yeah. Like he's into like, you know, music, likes his drums. He's into jiu-jitsu. We talk about fight. You know, like he knows his boundaries. He knows how strong it is. So like, yeah, he knows what's illegal as well. So like, we spend time like, you know, yeah.
So tell me about your fashion, because I know like you kind of come with a kind of different vibe in terms of like other artists. Like, tell us the story behind your fashion and your brand, Ottunskinatti. We want to know.
African Connect. That's to my mom, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you remember Newsline?
Yes, I remember Newsline. Who remember Newsline from Nigeria?
Yeah. I remember like when like I was young and stuff. Like you know, my mom, my aunts, and them lot, they were like sitting from the TV, like drawing like the designs or like the natives of like the newscaster, the women and stuff. They got like little fashion books and stuff. My mom had like loads of like crazy fashion design books and stuff. So, and like when I went back to Nigeria when I was 13, I spent loads of time with my mom, and like she would like, obviously when she's getting dressed, she would ask me for my opinion. And you know, like African women, women, they know how to dress.
Give her to now.
Yeah, they do their color coordination and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, from then I learned like basic rules, like stripes don't go with florals, you know, some certain things. Then obviously from that, like I found the freedom to like, you could create things and make it simple. So yeah, I've always been like that. Like, you know, even in scenarios when like I didn't have no money to wear things. Like if I create my shirt to wear to an event, you can't put a price on that.
No.
So you could wear your Gucci, whatever, but this is my stuff, and the value, the message on it means a lot to me more than that. So I've always had that mentality and stuff.
I want to shock you. This is one of the gifts you gave me 2 years ago. This is Ottunskinatti's brand, African Connect.
Looks a bit rough. Looks a bit rough.
Look at that. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
We're not joking here. This is African Connect. You see here. So when he says it's African Connect, it means it, and it's typically Naija made, all the way from Lagos. You look at it, representing Naija.
Yeah, you need to show them the NGR.
Bring it. This is another one as well, which Ottunskinatti is also modeling as well. Look at it. This is another one, the NGR. Can you say? Right. So we go. So tell us about what's your message to younger fans, like people who are coming into music, like you that have been in this industry for a long time, people trying to come into music. What is your advice to them?
Play the numbers game, man. Play the numbers game. Don't be complacent on your talent. Like if you think you got talent, everybody's got talent. You know, don't be complacent. It's a numbers game. Release as many songs as possible. You don't know which one. Don't put all your eggs in one basket and expect one track. Just put as much songs out there as possible, and also put your money where your mouth is. You know, invest in your music, like quick, because you know, like that's the only way you can know the value and you get inspiration to want to push it. Because if you're trying to take shortcuts, it's not gonna come back. Invest in your music and put the work in. You know.
Now here comes the big surprise. Ottunskinatti has just released a brand new song, which is not even released yet.
Absolutely.
But Ottunskinatti wants to tell us about that song. That's the surprise I did mention earlier on when we started the podcast. So Ottunskinatti is going to tell us about the song and what's the story behind the song.
Vibration.
Yeah,
absolutely. Vibration. Featuring my boy Slim Sam. Shout out to my boy Slim Sam, TNAD president. You know, we tend to like think like the same way.
Yeah.
We attract the same kind of girls, all of that. So yeah, that's my twin there. We're working on a tape together. And the thing is, right, this tape, right, it's called Fraternal, but we've forgotten the other part of it. We got it somewhere in our notes anyway. But the tape is coming out sometime next year. But we're releasing some songs on the tape. And the old concept of the old stuff is my boy Slim is like a gangster rapper. You know, he does his thing. But for the first time, he's doing something like a bit more conscious. So we're not talking about all the shallow girls or like tapping into like, you know, like trying to bring positive things like into like existence. And Vibration has got all of that, because Vibration gives me the vibe of like Nigerian uni type of gyration, you know, Kegaite type of vibe. Bringing it onto like the beat, you know, like, you know, good vibes, good energy. The video is gonna be amazing.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
watch out for that one.
It's one of those tracks, where like when I was writing it, I was like visualizing the video already.
Wow. Yeah. So you visualize your video as you write it.
Straight up.
That's the talent there.
I seen that one. I saw it. We saw it. We already saw it.
Okay. So tell us about your performances, like areas you perform and the kind of venues you would like to perform and the kind of venues you wouldn't like to perform.
Like, I don't know if you know, but a lot of people do know, like my main contact that gets me like live gigs and stuff. We had like we went our separate ways this year.
Oh, sorry to hear about that.
No. It was like a business move that had to be made, because what's the point of being in like a business relationship if you're not making money? You know? But obviously I don't want to dive into all of that. So that kind of set us back. Which, I mean, so all summer I didn't go do any gigging or anything like that. I was locked in the studio working on this album. So literally the first paid performance that I have had this year was in December. So it's been mad. But it's cool. You know, some bookings have been coming in. Next summer it's going to be fire because we've got bangers.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you know, I'm looking to go to like Nigeria, like in the summer next year. There are like a few Afro piano events that's going on. Like I've connected back with like some of my contacts back in Nigeria. So yeah, we're back on it.
Good. So how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business? Because back in the days, like, we had to like hear these people from somebody telling us about this person. But when you just search the internet now, you just see like different bangers, different kind of music coming. So how do you think the internet has impacted the music business?
It's more like people having access to it. I mean, the internet has always impacted music from day one. Like from back in the day, we wanted some certain mixtapes or some certain songs. Like if you know how to find them, you go on the internet to go get it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are blown from Audio Mac. A lot of people are blown from SoundCloud, like different platforms that are not even like, you know, some people have gone viral on Facebook. So yeah, absolutely, yeah. Like that goes without being said. You know, we all know like the internet impacts music like positively, absolutely.
So tell me, among all your songs, which is the one you love most that you like very to perform? Which is the song you love most among all your songs? I know you've done loads of songs.
Oh, to perform?
Yeah, there must be one that is very personal to you among all your songs. Which one?
I won't say it's personal, because the song that's personal to me. So you can imagine like a song that's personal to me, that would be boring because I'll disconnect. I'll be having so much fun here. I'll disconnect from the fans.
Yeah.
So no, I'll say the song I love performing the best or the most is a track called Abeniroka. And again, it's like a track on my mixtape. It's not like a track that's been published out there. Loads of good reception. Like I've been in the car here playing this track, and couple people, in fact, couple girls in the back here, they've leaned forward with like their phone trying to Shazam it, and in my mind I'm just laughing like, oh, this song's not even out. Like you're never gonna be able to Shazam it. You know, that kind of vibe, yeah. It's called Abeniroka. It's sick.
Abeniroka, I'm gonna look up that. So tell me, which famous musician do you admire?
Right now?
Yeah.
What, like in the old game?
In the old game, there must be one. There must be one.
Of course, yeah. There is
every artist has one.
That I admire?
Yeah.
Well, I would have to say it's not a Nigerian anyways. It's my boy Kodak Black.
Kodak Black.
Yeah, I admire him a lot. Yeah, I mean, like he puts out like there's a kind of it's just like it's the confidence that he's got, like the kind of things he puts out. Like it's just the fact that he's got so much confidence to do what he does.
Yeah.
Is a studio rat, releases loads of songs. This guy released a song on Christmas Day, for Christ's sake.
Oh wow. Yeah. When everyone's eating, he's doing music.
Yeah, come on, man. So yeah, I do admire him. He's got work ethic. He doesn't follow the rules. This guy would not, like, you know how like normally you got like songs where like you got a chorus and like normally all typical songs the chorus is uniform, right?
Yeah.
Kodak Black is the kind of person that like the chorus would be different. Like, you know, and like, you know, listening to him reminds me of what music should be. Music is not mathematics, it's art. So it shouldn't have to follow like a certain formula. It should, you know, like freedom. Like people like that remind you when you get like a writer's block, they remind you like, what are you doing? Like just be free, express yourself, stuff like that. So yeah, I do admire him a lot. But I don't think I'll be in a position to like, you know, want to like change anything. So I've not like kind of like thought about it because like it's not realistic, is it?
No.
Like, I doubt it. Like if you go against the grain too much, like if you don't create your lane, like you get pushed out. You know how it is. So like not really. I'm just in my corner. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less what anyone else does. And like the way it goes right now, like you can make money like without having to really like, you know, you can make money from your streams, get your shows directly without having to socialize with like all these other artists. Yeah, you might need a collab or so, but you do that and keep it moving. So yeah, like, you know.
Yeah. So what's next for you, Ottunskinatti? What's next for you?
Absolutely. Right now, I got Tunnel Vision. Looking forward to this tape coming out, this album coming out. My boy Slim. Nothing else is in front of us. Vibration is coming out on the 27th. So like that is what's in front of me right now. Excited about it. Doing meetings with like graphic designer. You know, there's gonna be some mad like animation type stuff in the video. So yeah, that's what's right there in front of me right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear from the man Ottunskinatti.
Come follow these vibrations. Come follow me, Jairi. I live on this turntable. Come follow these vibrations. Come follow me, yeah. The way you vibing, girl, give me motivation. Hands on now, give me palpitation. Even when it's dark, give me vacation. Even when I'm down, give me elevation. Looking for a reason to the celebration. Hands on now, I see your ambition. Even when it's dark, trust the transition. Even when it's dark, trust the transformation. This kind of vibe needs dedication. This kind of vibe needs protection. You're not the type seeking validation. Even when it's dark, trust the vibration. Ottunskinatti, I'm an old different creature. You still don't get the picture. See that make a teacher. Focus on the vision. I said we're gonna be bigger. Baby girl, I need you in this beautiful picture. Jaire, I live on this turntable. Come follow this vibration. Come follow me, Jaire. Jaire, I live on this turntable. Come follow this vibration. Come follow me.
He's been a lovely guest. We've really enjoyed having him on the show today. And he's told us loads of things. Today I've learned a lot. most of the things I didn't even know about this man. It was so lovely of him sharing with us. And I want to thank him very much for coming on here to do this podcast with me. And I say, Ottunskinatti, I'm so happy for you. And I'm happy for the work you're doing. And I see you going loads of places. And please take me with you where you're going because I want to be where you are.
Well, I can say the same thing about you, you know. Yeah, I see you moving from strength to strength. Like you're plus to the North media society, man. Like obviously, um, you're not being in this city doing your thing for a while now, but the impact you've made is like more impressive. It's always a blessing rolling with the Queen Bee. You know how it is, your boy Mark Busy B, blessing the stage. You know how he is. We ain't playing till we get the money and the peas. You already know what time it is. Takeover time. I'm busy, be so busy.
Oh man, thank you very much, man. That's a banger to me. That's my banger for the afternoon. And Ottunskinatti, thank you very much.
You're welcome,
It's
my
a
brother.
pleasure having you.
Always, bro.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed watching MC BZB podcast episode 2. Please, I want to indulge you and beg you to like, subscribe to it, so when the next episode comes, you'll be the first to know. And also leave your comments and tell me how well we're doing. Love you all. Bye to my MC BZB fans. I love you. Bye bye.
MC Busy.